The courtroom air in Seattle's King County Superior was thick, heavy like a storm brewing over Puget Sound. My heart hammered, thud-thud like a war drum. I gripped the wooden chair, knuckles white, nails biting into the armrests. Across the room, Mark, my soon-to-be ex, slouched. His tie-crooked forehead slick with sweat. He shifted, leg bouncing nervously, avoiding my gaze. That smug pilot's grin? Gone, replaced by a quiver in his lips. My lawyer, Ms. Rivera, stood, heels clicking sharp on the tile. Your Honor, we have evidence to bury Mr. Thompson. Her voice cut clean, confident. Mark's eyes flicked to the door. Escape? Too late. I leaned forward, breath catching, a raw gasp slipping out. My cheeks burned, jaw tight with fury. The judge's gavel cracked. Bang! Silence fell. Proceed, he said, peering over glasses. Rivera nodded at me. Sarah, it's time. I straightened, shoulders squared, trembling hands steadying. No more tears, just fire. Mark's betrayal, his affair with that air hostess, Lila, had led us here. Today I'd fight. His world would crumble. Mine? It'd rise. State your name, the bailiff barked. Sarah Thompson, I said, voice clear, ringing like truth itself. Life wasn't always this courtroom nightmare. No, once it was golden. Picture a cozy suburb outside Seattle. Evergreen Heights, with its tree-lined streets and houses that smelled like fresh pine and barbecues on lazy Sundays. That's where Mark and I built our world. I was Sarah Jenkins back then, a graphic designer fresh out of the University of Washington. 25 wide-eyed sketching logos in coffee shops along Pike Place Market. My hair was always in a messy bun, freckles dotting my nose from too many hikes in the Cascades. Mark? He swept in like a summer breeze. Tall, with that easy pilot's grin, white teeth flashing under the Seattle sun. He flew for Delta, routes from SeaTac to everywhere, New York, LA, even Tokyo. Keeps the adventure alive, he'd say, winking as he packed his suitcase. We met at a rooftop bar in Belltown. Rain drizzled down, but he pulled out an umbrella and shared it. Silly romantic. His hand brushed mine, warm, steady. I laughed, a real belly laugh, my cheeks flushing pink. Our first date? He took me to Alki Beach. We walked barefoot in the sand, waves lapping at our toes. Puget Sound sparkled like diamonds. He held my hand, fingers interlacing soft. You're different, Sarah, he murmured, his blue eyes locking on mine. Sincere. No games. We kissed as the ferry horn blared in the distance. Ah, that sound, sealing us. 6 months later, he proposed on a hike up Rattlesnake Ledge. Kneeling in the dirt, ring box muddied, his face earnest, brows knit with nerves. Marry me? Let's build skies together. I said yes through tears, happy ones, streaming down my face. My arms wrapped around his neck, squeezing tight. Laughter bubbled out, mixing with sobs. The wedding was small. Our backyard in Evergreen Heights, under string lights and evergreens. Mom baked the cake, chocolate, my favorite. Dad walked me down the aisle, his arms steady but his eyes misty. Mark waited at the arch, fidgeting with his cufflinks, a shy smile tugging his lips. Vows exchanged with the scent of lavender in the air. I do, we said in unison. His kiss lingered, soft and promising. Cheers erupted. Hugs all around, cousins slapping Mark's back, aunts dabbing eyes with hankies. We settled into rhythm quick. Mornings, coffee on the porch swing, my head on his shoulder. He'd trace circles on my knee, humming old jazz tunes. Love you more each layover, he'd text from Dallas or Chicago. I'd reply with heart emojis, my fingers flying over the keys, a grin splitting my face. Our home? A craftsman bungalow, white picket fence and all. I designed the nursery early, pastel blues, tiny airplanes on the walls, dreaming of little feet pattering. Mark's irregular schedule meant quiet nights alone, but I filled them with sketches. Freelance gigs for local startups, wine with neighbors, potlucks where Mrs. Hargrove from next door would gossip about her roses, her hands gesturing wild. Weekends were ours. Drives to Olympic National Park. We'd hike hand in hand, pausing for picnics. Mark's laugh boomed through the ferns, deep, joyful. Once at Hurricane Ridge, snow dusting our lashes, he pulled me close. This is it, Sarah. You and me against the world. His breath warm on my ear. I melted, nodding, my eyes shining, family wove in tight. My parents retired in Tacoma, Dad with his fishing stories, Mom with her knit scarves. Holidays at their place, turkey roasting, board games till midnight. Mark fit seamless. He'd carve the bird, sleeves rolled, brow furrowed in concentration. Past the gravy, he'd tease, winking at me across the table. Laughter filled the room, warm as the fire crackling. His side? Smaller. Sister in Portland, folks passed young. But he doted on mine. Birthdays. He'd plan surprises. My 30th, spa day in the city, then dinner at Canlis overlooking the lights. Candlelight danced on his face as he raised a glass. To us, forever. Clink. Our fingers touched. Spark. Intimacy. Fire. Nights when he'd land late, suitcase thumping by the door. I'd meet him in the hall, arms around his waist. Kisses hungry, clothes shedding like secrets. In bed, his hands explored, gentle, knowing. Whispers in the dark. You're my anchor. I'd arch into him, sighing soft, my nails grazing his back. Challenges came, sure. His trips wore on me. Sleepless nights, phone silent. I'd pace the kitchen, hugging my robe tight, glancing at the clock. Worry creased my forehead. But he'd call, miss you, babe. Home soon. voice husky from fatigue. Relief washed over me, shoulders dropping. We talked dreams. Kids, 2, maybe 3. A bigger yard for swings. Traveled together post-retirement. His hand on my belly, imagining. Our legacy, he'd say, eyes soft. I'd smile, leaning in, foreheads touching. Friends noticed our glow. Double dates with Lisa and Tom from the office. Barbecues where Mark grilled burgers, flipping them with flair, sweat on his brow. Laughter echoed. Lisa'd nudge me. You two are goals. I'd blush, squeezing Mark's hand under the table. Small cues built us. Morning yawns over cereal. His tie straightened by my fingers. Gentle tugs, approving nods. Grocery runs. Him pushing the cart, me tossing in apples, our hips bumping playful. Awkward silences? Rare. Once, after a rough flight delay, he snapped over dinner. Fork clattering. Damn turbulence. His jaw tight. I reached across, palm on his. Hey, here now. He exhaled, shoulders slumping. Kiss on my knuckles. Forgiven. Happiness hummed steady, like the hum of his plane engines fading into the sky. I trusted that hum. Believed in our flight path. Straight, true, endless blue ahead. Little did I know, storms brewed over the horizon. Cracks forming in the fuselage. One text, one glance away. And our world? It'd plummet. It started small. A delayed text. Mark's phone buzzing late one Tuesday in July. We were in the kitchen, me chopping veggies for stir-fry, knife thwacking the board rhythmic. He glanced at the screen, quick, too quick. His thumb hovered, then swiped it away. Work stuff, he muttered, eyes not meeting mine. I paused, knife midair, brow furrowing. Everything okay? He nodded, forcing a smile, tight at the corners. Yeah, babe. Just fatigue. He leaned in for a peck, lips brushing mine brief. But his shoulders tensed, like carrying invisible weight. I let it slide. Love does that, papers over pebbles. Nights blurred. Him packing for a Dallas run, suitcase zipping sharp. Back Friday, he said, hugging me from behind, arms strung around my waist. I leaned back, sighing content. Hurry home, his chuckle rumbled low. Door clicked shut. Quiet settled, Friday came. No Mark, airport pickup, canceled last minute. Delays, the text read. Dry, no emojis. My stomach twisted, not tight. I paced the living room, phone clutched white-knuckled. Rain lashed the windows, mirroring my unease. Finally midnight, key in the lock. He stumbled in, tie loose, shirt untucked. Cologne? Different? Musky, not his usual cedar. Hey, he slurred, dropping his bag. Thud. I stood, arms crossed, chin lifted. Long night? Suspicion edged my voice. He rubbed his neck, eyes darting to the floor. Yeah, layover drama. Awkward silence stretched. His foot tapped, nervous tick. I stepped closer, sniffing subtle. You smell off. His face flushed, ears red. Just hotel soap. Relax. Snap in his tone. Jaw clenched. Bed that night? Cold space between us. I turned away, back rigid. Sleep evaded, mind racing. Whispers of doubt. Who? Why? Days ticked. Smiles strained. Dinner's quiet. Forks scraping plates. I'd catch him staring at his phone, lips curving secret. Thumbs flying. Once I reached for it, casual. Who's that? He yanked it back, eyes wide. Panic flash. Friend from work. Nothing. His laugh forced bark-like. My heart sank, plunge cold. Then the trip to Chicago. 3 days. Texts sparse. Busy? Miss you. No calls. Worry nod. I cleaned, distraction. Vacuum humming. Under the bed? A stray earring, dangle, gold hoop. Not mine. My hoops were silver studs. Simple. Hands froze. Glitter caught the light. Mocking. I pocketed it. Waited. He landed late, bag dragging. Living room dim, lamp glow soft. Rough one? I asked, voice even. He nodded, collapsing on the couch. Shoulders slumped. I sat beside, leg brushing his. Found something, pulled the earring. Held it up, dangling accusation. His eyes locked on it, widened. Color drained from his face. Ghost white. Where? Stammer. Fists balled on his knees. I leaned in, gaze steady. Under our bed. Explain. Silence thundered. His Adam's apple bobbed, gulp audible. Sarah, it's... Not what... Whose is it? Cut sharp. Tears pricked my eyes, but I blinked them back. Chin high. He looked away, jaw working. A colleague. She stayed over once. Couch. That's all. Lie hung heavy. His fingers twisted the couch seam. Fidget raw. I stood, pacing. Breath shallow. Colleague. Like who? Push. He sighed, head in hands. Elbows on knees, defeated slump. Doesn't matter. It was nothing. Name. Demand. Steel in my spine. He muttered. Lila. Flight attendant. We talked. After drinks. Talked. Rage simmered, boil low. Talked in our bed? Voice cracked. He flinched, eyes pleading. No. God, Sarah, I grabbed my phone. Scrolled his texts. Guessed the passcode, our anniversary. Easy, heart hammered, thud thud. There. Can't wait for Dallas again. You, me, that's sweet. XOXO, L. Timestamp. Last week. His layover phone slipped. Clatter on the floor. I gasped, sharp intake. World tilted. You bastard. Whisper first, then roar. Tears hot, spilling down cheeks. But eyes? Fire, blazing. He jumped up, hands out, palms up, pleading. Sarah, please. It was a mistake. One time, lies. I shoved him, palms flat on his chest. He staggered back, eyes wide shock. How long? Scream tore free. Face contorted, pain twist. Months, he admitted, voice small. Head bowed. I love you. It meant nothing, nothing. Word stabbed, twist deep. I laughed, bitter, hollow. Our bed, our home. Nothing? Gestured wild, arms flailing. He reached for me, arm extended. I jerked away, back hitting the wall. Thud soft, flashback hit, hotel cams? No, but texts piled, hotels booked double. Suite for two. Her, Lila Voss, air hostess. Photos attached, her in uniform, skirt hiked teasing. Smirks and selfies. Them, arms linked in airport lounges. Kisses in cabs, I scrolled more. Nausea rose, bile sour. I trusted you. Sob choked. Face crumpled, wet tracks carving paths. He stepped closer, face ashen. Forgive me. We can fix, out, whisper venom. Then louder, get out! Point to door, finger rigid. He froze, lips parting, shock mute. Then nodded slow. Shoulders caved. Grabbed bag. Zipper rasped, final. Door shut, click, echoed. I slid down the wall. Knees to chest, rocked. Sobs racked, deep guttural. Heaves that shook my frame. Hair curtained my face, mess tangled. But beneath? Ember glowed. Anger kindling, betrayal bloomed full. Not just affair, theft, of trust, of us. Fingers traced the earring, cold metal. Vow broken, but I, not shattered. Cracked, yes. Ready to fight. Morning light filtered gray. Coffee bitter on my tongue. Called a lawyer, voice steady, though hands shook. Divorce. And more. Her pause then. Tell me everything. Everything poured. Text printed, pages crisp. Emails unearthed, lover's notes. Hotel receipts, Dallas, Chicago, Atlanta. Patterns clear. Lila Voss, 28, leggy blonde from Miami layovers. Her Insta, public. Poses in cockpits, winks at camera. Mark tagged once, deleted hasty. Sympathy? Mine alone. Friends rallied, Lisa over wine. That prick. Her hug fierce, arms iron. I nodded, jaw set. He'll pay, pay. Word lingered. Not just alimony, justice. Court loomed. Shadow long. But I stepped toward it. Feet firm, eyes dry now. Steel forged in fire. The days after? Blur of gray. Seattle rain matched my mood. Endless sheets soaking the world. I curled on the couch, knees tucked, blanket cocoon. Eyes stared blank at the TV, flicker meaningless. Food? Tasted ash. Sleep? Shattered by dreams. Mark's grin twisting to sneer, her laughter echoing. Friends tried. Lisa dropped casseroles, bubbly cheese top. Eat, hun! Her hand squeezed mine, warm pressure. I forced a bite, smile weak. Cheeks hollowed already. Mom called daily. Come home, sweetie. Voice thick. I'd murmur yes, but stay put. Pride or pain? Glued me to the ruins. Work suffered. Sketches. Lines jagged, colors bled wrong. Boss emailed gentle. Take time. But bills piled. Stack on the counter. Red stamps glaring. Mark's check stopped. Processing, his lawyer texted. Lie. His face in my mind. Smug now, probably. Sipping scotch with her in some high-rise condo. Divorce papers arrived. Thick envelope. Thud on the mat. I tore it open, hands trembling fine. Demands he kept the house? Half my savings? Rage flared, chest tight. Fingers crumpled the edge, paper crinkling loud. No, I whispered. Jaw locked. Called Rivera, my shark. Fight it all. Court dates loomed. Prep meetings. Her office downtown. View of the sound choppy. I'd sit rigid, spine straight, though inside. Quake. He's hiding assets, she said, tapping pen. Click, click, nod. Evidence hunt began. Bank statements poured, late nights, lamp harsh on my face. Dark circles bloomed under eyes, bruise purple. One night, breakdown hit. Alone, wine glass shattering, crash on tile. Red stains spread like blood. I sank, shards biting palms. Why? Scream raw. Face buried in hands, sobs heaving. Body shook, convulsed deep. Mirror later? Ghost stared back, hair limp, skin sallow. Lips cracked. Who was she? Mark moved her in. Rumor from neighbors, Mrs. Hargrove, eyes pity-wide. Saw the U-Haul, blonde. My blood boiled, veins fire. Drove by once. Car idling curb. Lights on inside, shadows dancing. Them, silhouettes entwined on the couch. Our couch. Fist slam dash, horn blare short. Tears hot, blurring taillights as I peeled away. Finances cratered. Freelance dried, mind fog thick. Credit cards maxed, groceries plastic swipe, gut twist. Eviction notice loomed, paper crisp, threat bold. Packed boxes, his ties folded neat once. Now tossed wild, photos smashed, glass crunch under heel. Frames splintered, smiles fractured, family strained. Dad's calls awkward, pauses long. Proud of you, kid. Voice gruff but crack. Mom visited, hug smothering, her hands patting back. Rhythmic soothe. Strong girl, but her eyes? Worry line steep. I nodded, throat lump. Trying. Therapy? Recommended. Sessions in a beige room, clock tick mocking. Feelings? Therapist leaned, brow soft. I'd fidget, fingers twist ring gone. Betrayed, empty. Words tumbled, nights alone, bed vast. Echoes of his snores absent. Her perfume ghosting sheets, floral taunt, public sting, worse. Grocery store run, aisle 3, pasta shelves. Him, with her. Lila, tall, uniform crisp even off-duty. Arm looped his, possessive curl. They laughed, her head thrown back, trill high. Mark's hand on her waist, squeeze intimate. My cart froze. Wheels squeak halt, he saw me. Eyes widen, deer flash. Smile faltered, lips part. Sarah. Step forward, hand out, placate. She clung tighter, chin lift defiant. Glossy lip smirk. Hi, syllable drip honey poison. I straightened, spine steel. Enjoying my home? Voice ice. Cart push past, shoulder brush his. He flinched, face crumple guilt. Her glare burned back, eyes narrow slits. Aisle end, breath ragged. Gasp escaped, pain hitch. But head high. No crumble, night steepened. Insomnia gripped, stair ceiling cracks like veins. Memories assaulted, wedding dance, his arms whirl me. Now, her legs wrapped his in Dallas sheets. Vomit rose, rush to sink. Heave empty. Face pale in mirror. Ghost hollow. Friends drifted. Lisa's invites waned, her own life pull. Miss you, texts unread. Isolation wrapped tight, blanket suffocate. One party, forced smile, wine sip. Whispers behind hands. Poor Sarah, that pilot cheater. Cheeks burn, flush hot. Excuse self, door slam outside. Drive home fog, wipers slap rain, health cracked. Headaches throbbed, pills rattle bottle. Weight dropped, jeans loose, belt notch in. Mirror mock, ribs shadow, eyes sunken. Fight, self-whisper. Fist clench mirror, veins pop, villainy clear. Mark's calls, voicemails plead. Let's talk. Foreclosure, delete. But her, posts online, gloat. Beach selfies his arm around. Caption, sky high with my captain. Heart stab, twist vicious. Audience, mutual friends liked. Thumbs up betrayal. Hate festered. For him, weak jaw once strong. Now, coward cringe. For her, painted claws on my life. Vowed silent, they'd burn. Not fire, law, courtroom forge, rock bottom, eviction eve. Boxes stacked, rain drum roof. Sat floor, cold seat bones. Knees hug, rock slow. Sobs quiet now, exhaust dry. Then, spark, phone glow, Rivera's text. Evidence gold. Tomorrow we strike, eyes lift. Wipe face, sleeve rough. Stand shaky. Legs wobble but hold. Mirror again, not ghost. Warrior pale, jaw set. Enough, struggle scarred. But forged me, ready. Dawn broke slow that eviction morning. Gray light seeped through blinds, slats striped floor. I stood there, boxes taped shut around me like sentinels. Breath deep, in, out. Lungs feel steady. No more quake. Fist unclenched slow, fingers stretch. Mirror caught me, eyes clear now, though rimmed red. Chin lift. Today, I whispered. Voice firm, echo own strength. Rivera's office became war room. Downtown Seattle, Space Needle pokes sky beyond windows. She brewed coffee, mug steam curl. Sit. Chair creak as I dropped, posture straight. No slump. Her eyes scanned me, appraise sharp. You're ready. Nod. Yes, plans unfolded. Layers peeled like onion, sting, but clear vision. Assets first, she said, papers fan out. His Delta pension? Hidden in offshore slush. Emails hacked, well, subpoenaed. Lila's name dotted transfers. Gift for my girl. Rage simmer, but channel. Notes scribble furious. Pen scratch paper. I dove deep. Days blurred into nights. Laptop glow, harsh on face. Bank logs poured, patterns emerge. Not just a fare. Embezzlement whiff. Delta funds siphoned, fuel reimbursements fudged. Her condo down payment? Company card. Proof mounted, screenshot stacked digital. Physical shift hit. Gym joined, Y in Capitol Hill. First run? Legs jelly, breath rasp, but push. Sweat drip, towel wipe brow. Muscles ache, burn good. Posture changed, shoulders back, stride long. Mirror post-workout. Cheeks flush pink, eyes spark alive. Not hollow hair chopped, shoulder bob, fierce angle. Stylus snip, scissors snick. Bold, she said. I grinned, real teeth flash. Clothes? Tailored suits, pencil skirts hug curves reclaimed. Heels click confident, echo halls, support net wove. Mom's care packages, cookies crumbly, notes scrawl love. My fighter, hug her neck, squeeze tight. Dad taught locks, click mechanism. Protect yourself. Brow furrow proud. Friends? Lisa back, walks along the waterfront. You're glowing, arm link, step sync. Laughter bubble, light return, mind sharpened. Books devoured, legal thrillers, dog-eared. Yellow highlight streak pages. Knowledge weapon, Rivera coached. Voice steady now, pitch rise command. Rehearsals, mirror mock, cross-exam. Mr. Thompson, explain this receipt. Finger jab air, point accuse. Reflection smirked back. Victor glint, discovery, bombshell. Lila's past. Web dig, old news clip. Assault charge dropped but whispers. Mark new? Text, keep quiet, babe. For us, leverage gold. Rivera whooped, fist pump air. Got him, my place. Crash pad now. Friend's spare room, Belltown view. Urban hum outside, cars whoosh. But inside, calm brew. Journal filled, entries vent, then plan. Day 47, evidence logged. Tomorrow, deposition. Pen press firm, ink bold encounters. One coffee run, him, alone, rare. Table corner, eyes down. I approached, heels deliberate. Sarah. Voice small, head lift slow. Face gaunt, stubble shadow. How are winning? Cut short. Lean in, gaze lock ice. His swallow audible, throat bob. Fingers drum table, nerve tap. Please. Coffee? Talk? Plead soft. I laughed, cool, cut. Talk's over. See you in court. Turn sharp, hair whip. His stare burned back, despair pool, hope swelled. Voice and narrations to self. You rise now, Sarah. Wings clipped. No, stronger flight. Tone lift, inspire swell. Chest expand, breath free. Team built. PI hired, shadowy type, coffee breath. Got photos. Envelope thick. Him and her, airport tryst. Hands on hips, possess. Her laugh frozen, mock eternal. Fuel for fire, health bloomed. Meals regular, salads crisp, protein grill. Weight steady, energy surge. Runs lengthen, pound pavement, breath even. Endorphin rush, high natural moral anchor, not hate drive, justice. For the woman I was, journal close. Soft smile, curve lips, gentle resolve, climax neared. Calendar circle red, court date. Rivera prepped, you'll testify, raw, real. Practice words, voice modulate, sad dip to angry spike. He stole my life. Fist clenched table, wood groan, transformation complete. No victim hunch. Warrior stance, feet plant, eyes forward. Seattle skyline from window, peaks pierce clouds. Like me, unbreakable planning? Meticulous. Folders label crisp. Finances, affair, fraud. Binders stack, armor heavy. Final eve, bath soak, steam rise, salt soothe. Eyes close, visualize, gavel bang. His fall, pieced on, towel wrap, robe soft. Bed sink, dreamless sleep first in months, rise. Not phoenix ash. Steel-tempered flame. Ready roar. Courtroom door swung, creak heavy. Heart raced but steady gallop now. Not panic thud. Battle drum. King County Superior, Seattle. Hall's echo footsteps mine. Heels click tile. Rhythm war. Rivera beside briefcase swing. Breathe, her nod firm. Mine back, chin up, inside. Wood panel glow warm, but air chill tension. Mark there, front row, suit rumple. Face drawn, lines etch deep. Eyes flick mine, avert quick. Guilt shadow. Lila absent, smart. Or coward. Judge Harlan entered. Robe swish. Gavel rap bang sharp. Order. Bailiff boom. Spectators hush. Rustle cease. My side, mom, dad, hands clasped tight. Lisa's encouraging wink. Thumb up subtle. Rivera rose first. Your Honor, new evidence on Mr. Thompson's fraud. Voice slice clean. Judge lean, glasses perch nose, brow arch. Proceed, she paced, heels measured. Projected screen flicker life. Emails glow, incriminating thread. Delta funds diverted. $250,000 to Ms. Voss's account. Gasps ripple, soft wave. Mark shift, chair squeak. His lawyer object, arm flail. Irrelevant to divorce. Sustained. But fraud? Criminal. Judge's gavel hover, threat. Mark's face drain, ashen pallor. Lips part, stammer silent, my turn. Stand slow, legs steel. Oath hand, Bible cool palm. Sarah Thompson. Voice project, clear bell. Seat creak as settle. Rivera gentle. Tell us, Sarah, the betrayal. Deep breath. Inspire slow. Eyes scan room, hold Mark's, his widened trap catch. Mark and I married 7 years ago. Built a life, trust, pause, throat clear, slight hitch. Then the trips. Lies piled. I found texts. To Lila Voss, screen shift, messages pop. XOXO glare, murmurs swell. Judge rap, bang. Continue, voice dip sad, heavy way. Nights alone, wondering, then the earring. Hold up baggy, gold glint. In our bed, tears well, glisten but blink hold. He denied, then confessed. Months, hotels, our money. Mark's fists ball, knuckles blanch. Head shake frantic, denial mute. His lawyer whisper frantic. Lips move fast, rage build, tone sharpen. But worse? The theft. Lean forward, elbows table, eyes bore. Embezzled for her. Our savings drained. Eviction because of it. Gesture wide, arm sweep. He took everything. Cross-exam, his shark rise, slick hair. Mrs. Thompson exaggeration. Marriage strained? Smirk curl, smug lip back straight, spine rod. Strained? By his lies. Voice spike, edge blade. Check the logs. Finger point screen, jab accuse. Jury lean, nods subtle. Emotional, yes. But facts? He press. I smile, cold curve. Facts bury him. Produce folder, thud drop. PI photos. Transfer signed, jury gasp, collective hitch. Mark jump, chair scrape loud. Objection. His yell crack break. Judge bang, gavel thunder. Crack. Sit, Mr. Thompson. Chaos peak. His face twist, rage red. Veins bulge neck, pulse wild. Lies, all lies. Slam fist bench, wood thud. Bailiff grab arm, wrench back. Struggle, twist futile. Order. Judge boom, voice quake. I sit calm, breath even. But inside, fire roar. Eyes lock his, victory gleam. He glare, hate pure. Then crumple. Shoulders sag defeat. Rivera close strong, fraud proven. Divorce granted. Assets to Mrs. Thompson, criminal referral. Gavel final, bang echo eternity. Mark hauled, cuffs click cold. His plea, Sarah wait. Eyes beg, wet shine. I turn away, profile stone. Door shut behind, clang seal, hallway after, flashbulbs pop, reporters swarm. Mrs. Thompson. Mike's thrust. Rivera shield, armbar. No comment, but I pause. Face camera, resolve etch. Justice served. Voice inspire, lift high. Mom hug, arms envelop. Tears hers, wet cheek. My girl. Dad pat back, proud thump. Lisa cheer, fist pump. You slayed. Drive home, rain clear now. Sun peak, gold sliver. Radio hum soft, victory tune. Heart light, float free, climax crested. Not blood. Ink and truth. Him chained. Me unchained. Aftermath settled soft, like mist lifting off the sound. Courtroom echo faded. Gavel ghost. I drove Evergreen Heights way. Roads familiar, trees whisper welcome. House, mine now. Papers crisp in glove box, deed stamp. His things, shipped hasty, box to her, address scrawl bitter. First night back, key turn, click home. Air stale but mine. Windows fling wide, breeze rush fresh. Boxes unpack slow, his mug smash deliberate. Shard sweep, broom swish final. Bed remake, sheets crisp, lavender spray. Sink deep, sigh release. Sleep came, dream sweet, skies clear, assets flowed. Pension half, check deposit ping. Savings rebuild, steady drip. Freelance surged, clients call eager. Heard your story, inspired, voice warm. Sketches flow free, lines bold, colors vibrant. Legal win rippled. DA charged mark, fraud indictment. News blare, pilots fall. His face mugshot, haggard stare. Lila fled, job quit, tail between. Whispers, Miami bound, alone. Friends circled close. Potluck revival, Mrs. Hargrove's pie slice. Laughter ring, genuine peel. Lisa toast, to Sarah, unbreakable. Glasses clink, tinkle bright. I smile soft, lips curve gentle. Cheeks warm, not flesh shame, family healed. Mom's visit, garden plant. Roses thorn but bloom. Hands soil smudge, knees dirt kneel. Growth, she said. Eyes meet love pool. Dad fished invite, rod and reel. Clearhead, lakeshore sit, line cast plop. Silence companion, peace weave, therapy closed gentle. Last session, closure. Therapist smile kind, nod. Yes, fist unclench, open palm. Walk out, step light, new rhythm bloomed. Gym steady, run paths wind coastal. Breath sync wave crash. Dates, tentative? Coffee with Alex, graphic peer. Laugh share, easy flow. His hand brush, spark tentative, no rush. Trust rebuild brick by brick, court follow-up, sentencing day. Back row sit, anonymous shadow. Mark shuffle in, orange jump, chains rattle faint. Head bow, defeat drape. Judge sentence, 5 years. Restitution full. Gavel soft, tap end, his eyes scan, find mine. Plead mute, lips quiver. I hold gaze, steady calm. No hate, pity flicker. Then turn, door exit graceful. Outside, sun full, gold bath. Phone buzz, offer big. Lead designer? Voice excite. Yes. Fist pump private, joy surge. Evenings, quiet bliss. Porch swing creak, book page turn. Wine sip, tart note. Stars wink overhead, vast comfort. Journal final, betrayal scarred. But rose stronger. Pen cap click, done. Moral punch? Betrayal cuts deep, but justice mends. Rise not fall. Love self first, wings earn. Thumbnail. Teaser. She gave him her heart. He stole her life. In court, she stole it back, with everything.